All right, let's jump right into this. If you own property in Madison County, Alabama, you already know that property taxes are just part of the deal, right? They're absolutely crucial for keeping our local infrastructure running, funding our schools, and supporting community services. But actually going through the motions of paying them, well, that doesn't have to be a headache. Today, we're going to walk through exactly how you can knock out your Madison County property taxes online, literally without ever leaving your couch. This explainer is designed to guide you through the whole system smoothly, whether you've owned your home for decades or you just bought your very first place.
I mean, let's be real. Absolutely nobody wants to spend their afternoon standing in a giant line down at the courthouse. And even more than that, nobody wants to get slapped with totally avoidable late fees. Paying online is a real game changer. It's a stress-free solution that saves you a ton of time, it is highly secure when you do it right, and most importantly, it stops you from missing those really costly deadlines. We're going to make sure you have every single tool you need to get this done fast and get it done right.
Okay, here's the roadmap for this explainer. We are covering 1. Tax timeline basics. 2. Accessing the official portal. 3. Finding your property record. 4. Payment methods and fees. 5. Protecting against scams. And finally, 6. A quick recap and disclaimer.
Starting us off with Section 1, Tax Timeline Basics, important dates you need to remember.
So what's really fascinating here is just how narrow that window for penalty-free payment actually is. In Alabama, taxes are billed in arrears, meaning they officially become due and payable on October 1st. Now, you do get a grace period, but listen closely. December 31st is the absolute last day you can pay without a penalty. Once the clock strikes midnight and we roll into January 1st, your taxes are officially delinquent. Bam! Fees and interest kick in, and honestly, it just escalates from there. March 31st is your final cutoff to pay online or with a personal check. Push it to April, and you're stuck using certified checks or cash. Ultimately, if the bill just sits there unpaid, your property goes to the annual tax lien sale and auction in the first week of May. So the big takeaway here, circle December 31st on your calendar right now.
Moving right along to Section 2, Accessing the official portal. Let's talk about where exactly you need to go.
Okay, before you even open a web browser, get your stuff together. Grab your property tax notice, your ID, and your banking info. Got it? Good. Now, you need to make sure you navigate directly to the official Madison County Tax Collector's website. I can't stress this enough. Bypassing those unofficial third-party sites is absolutely paramount for keeping your data secure.
So what's the actual address? You're going to go to madisonproperty.countygovservices.com. When the page loads, just take a quick second to verify you're in the right place. Look up at your browser's address bar and find that little padlock icon. That's your security certificate. You know, we see so many of these supposedly convenient third-party payment platforms out there, but they can secretly tack on hidden fees or even delay your payment from actually reaching the county. To make sure your transaction is legally compliant and instant, strictly stick to this official URL.
All right, Section 3, Finding your property record. Let's navigate the system.
Now that you're securely on the portal, it's actually super user-friendly if you know what to expect. It's basically a 3-step dance. Step 1, just select the correct tax year from the drop-down menu. Take a sec to make sure you click the right one. Step 2, type in your identifying data to pull up your specific record. And Step 3, this is crucial. Always verify that the info on the screen and the assessed value match your physical records perfectly before you go any further. If it's your first time using the site, it might feel just a tiny bit rigid, so type your info exactly as it printed on your county notice. That'll save you from annoying search errors. But hey, the good news is the system is actually brilliantly flexible. If you lost that physical tax bill and you have no idea what your account number is, don't sweat it. You can pull up your bill using a bunch of different criteria. You can plug in the owner's name, the unique property ID number or PIN, the parcel ID, your account number, your plain old street address, or even just your subdivision name. Just pick whichever one you're most sure about and hit search.
Now here's a quick pro tip for you. If you ever look at your bill and think, wait, that doesn't look right, or you just want to dig into your property's specific characteristics, exemptions, or assessed values, you'll actually want to use the Madison County Tax Assessor Parcel Viewer. See, the tax collector is the office that simply takes your payment, but the tax assessor is the one who decides the valuation. Knowing the difference between those two departments will honestly save you a ton of time if you ever need to troubleshoot.
Okay, on to Section 4. Payment methods and fees. Let's break down what this actually costs.
When it's time to actually hand over the money, the tax collector's office gives you two main electronic paths. On one side, you have your standard credit and debit cards, so Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. On the flip side, you have electronic checks, or e-checks, which just pull the funds directly from your bank using your routing and account numbers.
But we need to talk about the cost of convenience. If you swipe that credit or debit card, your transaction is going to get hit with a 2.75% convenience fee plus a flat 30-cent fee. And I really want to emphasize this. Madison County does not keep a single penny of that extra charge. By law, those fees go straight to the third-party processor to cover the credit card network's interchange costs. It's just the price of using plastic.
So, let's stack these options up side by side so you can make the smartest move. While the card payment has that 2.75% fee attached, the processing is instant. Boom, done. On the other hand, an e-check is a massive money saver. It only costs a flat $1.50 transaction fee, no matter how huge your tax bill is. But here is the catch. E-checks take about 4 to 5 business days to actually clear your bank, and the county only counts a payment as done once it clears. So if you're sweating it on December 30th and you need immediate processing to dodge that penalty, a card is your safest bet for sure. But if it's early November and you've got time, save your cash and use an e-check.
Once that payment goes through, don't just X out of the window. Immediately save or print out your digital payment confirmations and receipts. You definitely want to keep these digital receipts handy. They are crucial for your own records. They're a lifesaver if there's ever a weird system glitch where your payment doesn't post, and your accountant is going to want them for potential tax deductions later on. Which brings us to Section 5, Protecting Against Scams. Let's look at the security protocols.
Look, it's unfortunate, but scammers constantly target property owners. Imagine getting a phone call from someone claiming to be a county official, aggressively demanding you pay right this second over the phone with your credit card, and threatening you with immediate foreclosure if you don't. You might pause and wonder, is this a tax scam? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Yes, it is.
Madison County does not play around with this. They have incredibly strict anti-fraud rules in place. First off, the tax collector's office will literally never call you out of the blue to ask for your bank routing numbers, account details, or credit card info. Never. Also, county employees aren't even allowed to process e-check payments over the phone for you. All electronic checks have to be entered directly and securely by you on that official portal we talked about. If your gut tells you a call is sketchy, just hang up immediately. You can always check your real account status by calling the office yourself at 256-532-3370, or you can shoot them an email at mctaxcall@madisoncountyal.gov.
And finally, Section 6, Recap and Disclaimer. Let's wrap this up. Here is your quick recap of the whole shebang. Step 1, respect the timeline. Seriously, go set a reminder on your phone right now for December 31st. Step 2, only use the official county portal so you don't get hit with third-party delays. Step 3, be smart about your fees. E-checks are cheaper but take a few days, cards are instant but cost a percentage. And Step 4, keep your data locked down. Ignore phone scammers and always communicate directly with the official tax collector's office.
Just a quick heads up here. Governmental processes, website layouts, and fee structures can and absolutely do change over time. This explainer covers the current guidelines based on our source material, but you should always verify the latest procedures on the county website yourself. And of course, if you have complex financial stuff going on, it's always best to consult with a certified tax professional for personalized advice.
Property taxes are pretty much a guarantee in life, but paying late fees definitely doesn't have to be. Now that you're armed with all this info, you are totally in the driver's seat when it comes to settling your account. So, what steps are you going to take today to secure your property and keep your hard-earned money in your own pocket where it belongs? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy navigating.